Hey, Shalom Akim. First and foremost, call Halal Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shah, Bahashim Rakal Kadash. All praises to the Most High Yahweh, the Son Yahweh Shah. Double honors, of course, to the elders, elder apostles. Great millstone who told me this truth. All right, this is Naaman. And, well, I think we all know this by now, but what do you expect from the devil? All right. It says, as lockdowns ease, a new surveillance reality awaits. And this is just, I don't know if you could call it a break in the action, so to speak. Don't think they've given up this easily, okay? It says, expect a surge in development of surveillance and crowd monitoring technologies post-pandemic. What do you think this 6 feet apart? Akim have done videos on this already. You know, we had already figured out that they were up to more than what they were telling the people as far as a supposed pandemic or plandemic. All right, they're using this for something else. All right, it says, for those who fear the pandemic will give rise to an extra layer of surveillance and accelerate the erosion of security, there's some bad news. We're already seeing pretty strong evidence on the development side of a wave of technologies designed to enhance tracking and crowd management at gathering spaces of all kinds. There was a video, I can't remember where I saw it. I think it was, it was showing over in China, the amount of surveillance that's taking place with the people, facial recognition and all that. I mean, it was everywhere. In the schools, they've got these devices on their heads that let the teachers know when a student's not paying attention. I mean, damn, if this doesn't look Orwellian to you as in 1984, all right, I don't know what to tell you. All right, it says, crises in general have a way of bolstering development of security technologies, even if they're faked. All right, crisis. All right, as an excuse to control the people, have them preoccupied on this so-called pandemic. Meanwhile, they're off doing whatever they want to do because the people have been so dumbed down. All right, but you got to give at least some people credit. All right, because they saw through the bullshit. All right, and slowly more people. So this just tells me that they're going to have to make their move, whatever they're going to do, the sooner the better for them. All right. Again, it says crises in general have a way of bolstering development of security technologies designed to keep an eye on crowds. In 2018, following continuing waves of gun violence and mass shootings, for example, a company called Athena debuted a gun detection system that could be implemented anywhere crowds gather. All right. Now, with COVID-19 jogging the very foundations of what we consider normal, a French startup called Outsight, whose skin detecting camera we've covered in the autonomous driving space, has announced what it calls the first autonomous laser capable of managing the movement of crowds. The technology makes it possible to identify and track individuals based on risk characteristics. Why does this sound like Minority Report to me? Such as not wearing a mask, abnormal temperature, or non-compliance with physical distancing. Even in dense crowds or large spaces, Outsite's laser is able to track an individual autonomously. Privacy advocates watching the embedded video might well fall off their chair, but the reality is that in the shadow of this pandemic, there will doubtless be new surveillance and monitoring standards. All right, let's watch this. Supposed to be an airport terminal. All right. Unmanned check spot. All right. Outside 3D semantic camera. Mask detection. no mask. Capture photo, spatial tag. All right, you're tagged. They continue to follow you. Unmanned check spot. Thermal cameras. See? So if you're running a fever, look at there. Critical. All right. Part stage 2 is to track. There you go. All lit up. Detect people closer than a critical distance from each other. How can you want... It begs the question. It says adjust the critical distance in real time. It begs the question, why would you want to live in what apparently this is headed towards, all right, in a society like this? All right? That's why we hasten the day, all right? Wow. Still, it's hard to see anything but the specter of a surveillance state and a technology designed to collect biostats like temperature and to track individuals deemed high risk. The technology is designed for use in public spaces like airports where surveillance is already high, but there's nothing that suggests it won't migrate to spaces like stadiums and parks. Exactly. Because if nothing else, we know that Esau is all about, the so-called white man, Esau Edom, is all about abusing things. He'll tell you one thing, but of course, even put it into his so-called laws and everything, but we know there's more to it. And as a matter of fact, let me go ahead and get some scriptures real quick. This is, let's see. This is Psalms 36:4, talking about Esau Edom, the so-called white man. He deviseth mischief upon his bed. He setteth himself in a way that is not good. He abhorreth not evil. All right. This is Sirach. Hey, you got to go there because our people... Whoops. Our people tend to still trust this devil. This is Sirach 12:10 says, never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusted, so is his wickedness. All right? Plain and simple. But a lot of our people get caught up in the goodies. And these devils are all about giving you goodies. Like it says, a gift destroyeth the heart. Why do you think it says that? Because, hey, you're getting things from somebody, getting gifts. You tend not to judge them like you should. It says, Ecclesiastes 7:7, it says, surely oppression maketh a wise man mad, and a gift destroyeth the heart. All right. So for time's sake, let's go on back to here. Wrap this up. All right. I'm gonna get some of the comments. Right on point. It says, good while it lasted. It said, this is why we have 6 feet. It says, yes, and people think it's for protection against a fake virus. Wake up, people, it's a scam. All right. George Orwell, 1984, left hater. All right. Let's get, let's see. Again, we're talking about the wicked. All right. There's a reason he is the wicked. As a matter of fact, let me get Proverbs real quick. 12:2, it says, a good man obtaineth favor of the Most High Yahweh, but a man of wicked devices will he condemn. And what are those devices? This is 2 Corinthians 2:11. It says, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. How can you be at this stage when you've been in these scriptures and you've been paying attention to what's been going on? All right. And as far as the wicked goes, this is Malachi chapter 1. I'll just start at the top. It says, the burden of the word of the Most High Yahweh to Israel by Malachi. I have loved you, saith the Most High Yahweh, yet ye say, wherein hast thou loved us? Was not Esau Jacob's brother, saith the Most High Yahweh, yet I loved Jacob. 3, and I hated Esau, and laid his mountains and his heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness. Whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus saith the Most High Yahweh, the Lord of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom the Most High Yahweh hath indignation forever. Forever. All right? For you that continually say, well, God loves everybody. All right? First of all, he has a name, and it's not God. And no, he does not love everybody. These devils, these so-called white people, the Edomites of the Bible, all right, they know time grows short for them, so they don't care. They're in desperation mode, all right? They're trying to take as many down with them, Israelites that is, as they can, all right? So for time's sake, I'm going to end it right there. Wow, coming towards the end, all right? So you, Akim, remain circumspect. All right, 1 Peter 5:8. He's looking for, Satan's looking for those he can devour. All right, like I said, as many as he can take down along with him. All right, so I hope whoever sees this is edified. Once again, hey, surveillance state. That's what it's coming to. More, it's only gonna get worse. So with that. Call halal Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shah, Bahashim Rakal Kadash. Double honors once again, of course, to the apostles of Great Millstone, who tell me this truth. Salutations to Akim out there on the highways and byways pushing this truth, all honesty and sincerity, in hopes of waking up the remaining, hopefully, elect. So with that, Shalom Akim.